made it. We got 1,000 subs.
Finally.
I know, it's just a little while, but no, we want to thank everyone so far that's supported us. It's only been, what, 5 or 6 months, and we're having a right old good crack with it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're really enjoying it, and that's the thing we set out to do the most anyway, is just enjoy ourselves, and as long as people still want to keep watching us, we'll carry on going and making more videos.
1,000 might not seem that much for most people on YouTube, but for a couple of divs that live...
Yeah, I think we've done all right, and we're getting a lot of messages of positive reinforcement, which is quite nice.
Good.
And yeah, I looked at like our first video that we did, and
don't go and watch that, please.
Pretty horrific, and I think we're getting better, so hopefully we just, well, fingers crossed, just keep getting better, and hopefully you lot keep coming back for more, and we get more subscribers, and we enjoy it even more.
Yeah, so thanks again.
And to celebrate, today we're going to be giving away this.
Hi, we're Clockbait, I'm Luke.
I'm Anthony.
And yeah, as Ant said, today we're giving away, finally, our G-Shock. We've only been saying for the last month, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll give away this. Thinking, oh, would that happen in a couple of days? But no, every video we've done so far, it's been G-Shock, G-Shock, G-Shock.
If you stick around to the end of the review, because we thought we might as well do a little review now we've got it, and we'll lay down the rules at the end of the video. This is our first kind of G-Shock, isn't it? I had a baby G-Shock in the 90s, actually.
You had a baby G?
You had a baby G.
Was that when you were wearing your Juicy tracksuits?
No, does anyone remember? We used Juicy track. I had loads of Juicy tracksuits. Juicy slapped straight across the arse on every little tracksuit. No, they did. You had to collect the ring pulls on top of Coke cans, and then you send it in, and you get something out of a magazine.
So you get diabetes and G-Shock.
Yeah, I drank a lot of Coke. No wonder I'm putting on the pudding now. But yeah, so that was my first kind of G-Shock. I used to wear it every day for a couple of years, and then the battery went flat, and then I threw it in the bin.
I don't know too much about them, really.
I don't, apart from I quite liked it when I was younger.
So this is kind of us. I just know that people who wear them are generally in the army or geography teachers.
Just G.I. Joes all round.
I kind of get why people like them, because look, I mean, it's a tank.
Yeah, you can tell that this is a robust watch. I mean, it feels really well put together. I mean, we're going to give it away, so I can't smack it against things, but it feels like it had put up with a lot of smacking. But it's a little bit too big for us, but when we put it on the wrist, it sits quite nicely, actually.
It does, it wears nicely. I mean, spec-wise, I think you're looking at 49mm that way, 43 that way, which sounds huge, but being a G-Shock, it's not like one of them ones, you know, the big analog ones that...
This looks quite small. It hasn't got those bumper bull bars, so you look like some old crappy 4x4. It's a nice, normal-looking G-Shock. If you see this on someone's wrist, you think, oh, that looks quite nice, and the colourway is quite good. So
the colourway, it's got this, it's the resin strap, it's got almost like a Tiffany blue.
Yeah, Tiffany blue. Yeah, that's how we're going to upsell this. Yeah. Tiffany blue.
But it's not just a normal, so it's Bluetooth as well, so you can connect it to your phone.
Yeah, it connects to your phone, which is really good. I'm not tech savvy, and neither are you.
No, we were trying to do it before.
But you've got, what is it, like 100 different cities you can program.
300 different world
cities,
times, and you can put 5 of them into there anytime. So,
and it's solar charged as well. So you just put it up against the window, and it just charges the battery. And when you go on the app, it tells you what the level your battery is at. And what was it? 2 years or 20?
It's 22 months, but that's without exposure to sunlight.
So you can lock it in a box for 22 months, and
it'll still work. Also, with a phone one, it has when you've got it onto your phone, and say you're like me and constantly losing your stuff.
Yeah.
You can press I think that button there. You hold that in, and it rings
your phone.
It just makes you, and that's even if the phone's on silent. So I think that's such a cool little feature. Otherwise, I mean, what else does it have on there?
It has your normal stopwatch, which is obviously that's quite handy.
So you've got your time.
Got well time, obviously, with different zones. You can have have 5 zones on the actual watch. That's really quite cool. And then you've got alarms, which I think you can set
5 different alarms, different day alarms, just in case.
Yeah, and it's got a really cool soft backlight. So obviously it's got a negative display, which people quite like. And when you press the light, it kind of comes on slowly and then goes off slowly, which I quite like. It's a nice effect.
It is. It's nicer than the LED, single LED that on the F91Ws.
Yeah, so as much as I like the G-Shock, because it is quite cool for a G-Shock, and I definitely appreciate it, there is a few nibbles. First of all is the resin band.
Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
I haven't actually put it on really, but every time I have put it on to do the B-roll, but when you put it on, I already feel a bit irritated by it.
You're just not used to them, I don't think. I mean, I don't mind it. I have that well timed that I very infrequently wear, but I wear it and it doesn't.
I
really
can just imagine they
much.
fill up with arm cheese, and that makes me. Yeah, it's not. I'd have to change it out. But I've seen other videos where people you can change the straps on these to something like a black fabric or a black native. I think it'd look amazing on a black native strap. Yeah, but then it might sit too tall because it already sits quite nice on the wrist. To be fair,
it does. It's got a flat. I mean, what is it? About 13 mil thick, I think. So even though it sounds a lot, it doesn't really wear that way because I think it's because
it wears quite smart. Actually, it's a smart looking little watch. So.
The only other thing I'm not a big fan of is it's not actually that legible. I've not tried in direct sunlight yet, but I mean, unless you press the little backlight,
it's awful. Because it's got no anti-reflective coating on the. Well, it's not crystal actually, because it's hard legs. Because obviously you don't want it to shatter. Obviously you need to be smacking this all the time. But when you're moving it about in the sun, you can't see naff all unless you're sitting it, looking at it direct on. It's awful for reading. Absolutely awful.
But I mean, that's been fair. It wouldn't be a fair review if it didn't do our normal negatives, and we normally have some. But I think, as far as they go, I don't know much about G-Shocks. Like I say, I know that people say you should have one in the collection. We've got one in the collection, and we're giving it away to someone. Yeah,
someone that hopefully appreciate it a bit more than us. I mean, it is nice, and it has made me appreciate G-Shocks a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Rather than just poo-pooing them straight away. Now I've got a bit more time for them. I actually quite like it.
Yeah, I quite like it and all.
I just can't see me wearing it. I'd rather batter an old Seiko, to be honest.
He says while wearing an old Seiko.
Yeah, modded Seiko.
So yeah, I've never won anything at all. I don't know whether you have.
Nope.
But want to use that, Will?
Hopefully, yeah.
Unless no one comments.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone will comment. But
it's a G-Shock for free.
Yeah, £120 worth of G-Shock for free as well. Free. So should we lay down the rules on how to win this competition?
Yeah, if you can remember them.
Yeah, I think so. So if you can subscribe to our channel, obviously the YouTube channel first of all, and then if you can comment below in this video with your Instagram handle, and then go over to Instagram and tag 2 of your friends on our latest Instagram post, which will be Monty with a party hat on. Very cute.
Is that Clockbait? We'll stick that down there as well.
Yes, at Clockbait is our Instagram.
So yeah, do that. I mean, if that sounds too complicated, I'd advise not entering because you probably won't be able to work the G-Shock.
It's too complicated for me. I haven't got a clue how to use it.
But yeah, what do you mean? It's solar powered. It doesn't have hands. What next? The mobile phone? I don't know why they're Northern.
I don't know why they're Northern either. What have I told you about it? Mun? He just kicked the camera. Yeah, what have I told you about doing accents before? Stop it.
But yeah, free G-Shock. Yeah.
And yeah, we'll release the winner in 2 weeks.
2 weeks from today.
And we'll figure out some kind of fair system to pick the winner.
Yeah.
Some random number generator on Google or something. But yeah, we'll work it out.
I should say as well, just because it's now reached 1,000 subscribers, don't think you can get away with not subscribing. So I think you should anyway. And like the video.
Yes, please. And yeah, thank you very much. We'll be bringing another video very soon.
Cool.
See ya.
Cheers.
Bye. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that went well.